What is up, guys? Duncan here bringing you another Halo custom map review, and today we're taking a look at a map called Anarchy by God's Regret, aka God's Regret, as this is one of his first maps that he made when he returned back to Halo after his year, I think, in the Coast Guard. It was either a year and a half, something along the lines of that. Actually, it might have been a little bit more than that, but this is one of his first maps when he came back, and if you've seen a few of my other videos about him, or from his map reviews, you might remember a map called Ramifications, which is a map I remade in the Master Chief Collection, and this is actually a map that he originally made in Reach, and if you watched yesterday's custom map review, you obviously saw my remake of it in Halo 4, which I've remade it in MCC, remade it in Halo 4, I wanted to remake it in Halo 5, but I just never got around to it. But this is a very fun map. Not as fun as Ramification, in my opinion, but I still love the map. Right there in that first round you saw, I did get knocked off quick. And there's actually a new thing he did with the death rooms. Instead of just, standing around and jumping out the last second if everyone that's on the field jumps off at once, there's now incineration cannons, which you can now use to actually shoot at the different warthogs while you're in that box, try to get them to go airborne and fall over and stuff like that. And there's a few new traps right here. You can see I went to go for the crate trap, which is actually a similar trap to what he used on his map Plummet from Halo Reach, which was a racetrack. He used a similar little trap like that on the map. But obviously, whoever that was that I tried to use that trap on, they backed up in time to where they were safe. There's a new garbage chute, which you probably saw that there's the grav zone that allows. Oh, also right here, don't laugh at my failed driving. I suck at driving for some reason in Halo 4. Actually, not really Halo 4, just for some reason I suck driving at on this map. But there you probably saw there's that yellowish grav zone around the garbage chute. Well, that now is if you get stuck or you get flipped over in it, you're getting picked up by that gravity trait, and you are not gravity trait, the gravity zone or whatever. I forget what the actual name is. I believe it is a grav zone. But you actually will get sucked into the garbage chute through that zone now, which is really cool. The old one, if you've seen my reviews of Ramification, it was you had to actually push someone into it. Now you just have to flip them over in the gravity zone, or you can still push them because there's also a shield door near the gravity or near the garbage chute, where if you get on the shield door, you're essentially trapped. Because if you don't know, mongooses and other vehicles, when they are put on top of a shield door, they start bouncing like crazy. So obviously that's not going to work. Right here, I got out and I actually jumped up onto this man cannon just to try and avoid whoever that was pushing me. And it actually worked pretty well. And then they tried to ram me. I hijack them, but you need to be very careful with hijacking on these types of maps. It's not something you really want to do, because if the other person is just as smart as you, with the different tricks you can kind of do on this map and Ramification and some of these other Warthog maps, you know it's going to be a very bad time. But right here, this is not an area you want to fight on, especially if you get pushed onto the crates that can be knocked out with the landmine, which the landmine can access or be accessed from both sides, so it's not like you can only use the trap on one of the sides. One thing I do like to use on this map is that man cannon as a quick getaway. If I'm being pushed, you can just jump out and do that. Unfortunately, I think when you do that, it actually takes you out of the hill just for a little bit. The hill also has a moving feature for some reason, but it stays at the exact same location. It's just for some reason the hill resets every so often. I think that's due to Halo 4's hill zone, though. And right there you saw I was actually in the grav zone, which was kind of starting to slowly push me towards the garbage chute. Right here, I made a mistake. As you see, as soon as I got onto that shield door, I got sucked in as well with, I think, Batman. I tried to get out of my Warthog. That did not work. The zone combined with the shield essentially makes you have a game over. Now, the one thing that's different than this map compared to Ramifications is there's three of the little toilet bowl areas. Well, two miniature ones, and then there's the big one. But the big one, you can't go around a circle in it compared to like the smaller ones. But there's also no teleporter trap, which was one of my favorite things from Ramification. Again, if you saw the last map review I did on my Halo 4 remake of it, you'll see why I love the teleporter trap in Ramification so much. It's I won't spoil it, but it's very funny. Now, with the incineration cannons, you can send Warthogs actually completely airborne. I don't know if I ever got a clip of it for this. Well, I have clips of it. I don't know if the clip is actually in this video, though, but in my in our game night video, you can actually see several warthogs. There you go. In the background right there, you probably saw that warthog go airborne. Stuff like that will happen. Right there, that warthog went airborne for a little bit. I think they actually got knocked off. Nope, they did not get knocked off. But you can go pretty airborne really high like you saw in that warthog. If you saw it go kind of flying airborne in a second. Or for that few seconds, I mean, my bad. Right there, again, like the original, Godric also put the hologram as your armor ability, so you can spam holograms if you really want to be a troll. One thing I know is people tend to still like to camp around the garbage chute and try and get you to fall into it yourself by failing. Right there, I was going to go for the trap, and I already had saw someone had knocked it over, so unfortunately that did not go so well for me. So yeah, there is radar. I'm pretty sure Ramification had radar as well, but I can't remember. Right here, there are these two little outer sides. People do tend to kind of go around them a little bit, but you can easily knock someone off if you sideswipe them or even do a few other things. Right here, you can see I'm going over this jump. I basically almost jumped over whoever I'm chasing right now. I can't tell who it is. I think that's Cryptic, or maybe that's Batman. Could be Alpha, I don't know. It's one of the 4 people I was playing with. Or sorry, 3 others, because that was the 4th. Right here, you can see someone went over the hill, and I was really hoping they were going to land, so I could have just rammed them and pushed them right off the hill, but unfortunately that didn't work. As you can see, there's someone also now shooting the incineration cannon from the background. There goes a Warthog airborne. These little 2 tubes on the side are actually, like, you can actually drive around in them. You can survive falling into them a little bit. It takes skill and kind of very calm attitude to do it. I think I did it during our game night at one point, but I know for a fact that clip isn't in here. I did it during our game night, and I'm still surprised I barely made it out of it. Or actually, maybe I did it in this video. I think I may have left the clip in, but I don't know. Right here, you can see I tried sending, I believe that is Batman right there. I tried sending him into the garbage chute. Unfortunately, it didn't work, I believe. Maybe it did. I think it actually did send him in. Yeah, I got the point for that. So he actually got flipped out of his Warthog, and it sent him backwards into it, I guess. I never even noticed that during the game night, I guess. I probably did, but I don't remember at this point. It's been almost over a week since I recorded that. So yeah, this is just a very fun map, guys. I definitely recommend you give it a download. It is on I'm God Regrets file share. Obviously, it's not on God Regrets file share, his original account. I guess when he came back, he probably got locked out of his account or something. So his new account name at the time was I'm God Regret. I believe his account name is now Coasty Mike, but I could be wrong, and that could be another account, a third account by him. But I could be completely wrong, guys. Though if you search up I'm God Regret in the files browser, it should eventually give you the map. There is a 10-second kill boundary around these outer edges, I guess, at least for a small section of it. But I think that has to do with around the garbage chute area, so the warthogs aren't just camp spawned, I guess. I could be completely wrong. I don't know exactly where the kill zones are, because I did not open this map in Forge. Right here, I am going to almost get knocked off, and I managed to survive it, luckily. That could have been bad for me right there. There you can see, actually, the garbage chute now also goes down a way bit, so you fall a little bit before you actually get killed and all that fun stuff. But yeah, guys, I hope you did enjoy. This is a very fun map, one of my favorite Warthog type of like demolition derby maps in Halo 4, other than the remake I made of his original map. But guys, I hope you like this video. Right there, you can see or I think that's Alpha right there. No, that's either Cryptic or Fluffy. One of them got hit by the incineration cannon, which sent them flying a little. Right here, I'm gonna hijack them. And if someone hijacks you, you should never, ever attempt to re-hijack them, especially if it's me. Maybe they didn't try to hijack me. No, sorry. I'm thinking of the video for, they only did that in Ramification, not on here, I guess. But guys, I hope you enjoyed. Thank you all for watching. Remember, if you did, leave a like, comment, subscribe, guys, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Peace. And watch me get hit right here and go front flip. See you guys.
Yeah, Cryptic didn't get a point.